Give these actors an Emmy, because considering their true feelings, these performances were remarkable. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 nastiest TV cast feuds. If you like this video, then you'll love the original content over at our sister channel, Ms. Mojo, your source for all things pop culture, celebrity, and entertainment. For this list, we're looking at the nastiest behind-the-scenes feuds in TV history. We're only including feuds between actors, however, so you won't find actor-director or actor-writer feuds here. Number 10, Stana Katic and Nathan Fillion, Castle.
Do you mind? I'm trying to concentrate.
Castle follows the adventures of a homicide detective and a mystery novel writer in New York City. While the two would eventually grow feelings for each other, their relationship had a rocky beginning, as Katic's detective was hesitant to work with a writer. This hesitancy perhaps mirrored real life, as Katic and Fillion allegedly couldn't stand each other when the cameras weren't rolling. According to an insider who spoke to Us Weekly, Fillion and Katic wouldn't talk to each other, and Katic would often be in tears due to their animosity. Towards the end, the two were apparently even forced into couples therapy to work out their issues.
I'm done.
Number 9, Betty White and B. Arthur, The Golden Girls.
Oh, I've dreaded this day coming. I just can't do it. Rose, calm down.
They may have been the Golden Girls, but they certainly weren't friends. White and Arthur appeared alongside each other on the hit TV show, with White playing the peculiar Rose Nyland and Arthur portraying divorcee Dorothy Zbornak. However, Betty and B's relationship wasn't nearly as happy as Rose and Dorothy's. According to Betty White, B tended to grow annoyed with her bubbly personality, a behavior B's adopted son attributes to her introversion.
Forget it, I don't care. The minx can just sit there and we'll lose all our money, I don't care.
B's dislike of Betty apparently grew even worse once Betty won an Emmy, with B allegedly angry that Betty won before her. B would eventually win the coveted trophy in 1988. 2 years after Betty White.
Auf Wiedersehen, arrivederci, adios, hasta luego.
Get lost.
Number 8, Andy Kaufman and Everyone Else, Taxi.
I am glad I don't require medical assistance.
Anyone who knows Andy Kaufman's style of humor knows that he made for an odd co-worker. Kaufman apparently only appeared in Taxi to financially advance his own independent career, and as such, seemingly didn't give a hoot about its production. And so, concessions were made to accommodate Kaufman's lack of interest. He would allegedly appear late on a regular basis, and he was disruptive, which angered Tony Danza.
I thought he was disruptive, and I didn't understand why they catered to him.
Kaufman also insisted that his alter ego, Tony Clifton, be given guest appearances. When they obliged, Kaufman, as Clifton, reportedly brought prostitutes to set, caused mayhem, and acted belligerently, angering Judd Hirsch and Jeff Conaway. He was then forcibly removed from the set. Number 7, Julianna Margulies and Archie Panjabi, The Good Wife.
I've got some lighter ones around the corner.
No, this one's fine.
After 6 seasons portraying investigator Kalinda Sharma, Archie Panjabi left the show to pursue other interests. At the time, there was a rumor floating around that she left due to tension with star Julianna Margulies. The two supposedly didn't even film their final scene together, and production was forced to use a green screen. While Margulies stated that they filmed it like that because Panjabi was busy filming another show, Panjabi took to Twitter to declare, quote, "I was in New York ready to film the scene." When asked about the feud during a press tour, Panjabi told reporters that the drama would stay on the set of The Good Wife. Someone's lips are sealed.
Does anyone ever surprise you?
No.
Even me?
Especially you.
Number 6, Teri Hatcher and Pretty Much Everyone, Desperate Housewives.
I don't need an apology. I don't need anything from you.
One of the 4 main stars of Desperate Housewives, Teri Hatcher portrayed the romantic Susan Mayer. Unfortunately for the rest of the cast, that meant lots of scenes and time with the actress, who allegedly was quite difficult. In terms of the case against her, apparently Hatcher physically distanced herself from her co-stars when the cameras weren't rolling. The writers had considered writing Hatcher out of the show, and Nicolette Sheridan once called Hatcher, quote, "the meanest woman in the world." When the cast gave the crew a goodbye gift, everyone but Hatcher signed it, with an inside source telling Celeb Buzz, quote, "the girls don't get along with Teri, so they organized this and left her out."
You're right.
I'm a mess.
Number 5, David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson, The X-Files.
I think what we feared were the possibilities.
They may have played on-screen partners for years, but David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson had some difficulty getting along with each other when the cameras weren't rolling. The alleged feud goes as far back as 1996, when Duchovny stated, quote, "We don't hang out. We are very wary of the fact that any moment the other can turn into a psychotic human being." A testament to their complicated dynamic, he's also referenced their strained relationship while simultaneously defending Anderson as an understanding and talented co-star.
But is it so outlandish to believe that some legends are based on actual occurrences and not just ignorance?
While their relationship isn't as black and white as some of the others, there's about a decade's worth of tabloids reports to substantiate the drama. Thankfully, the reunion seems to have gone smoother.
It was all my fault, David. I'm so sorry.
Number 4, Isaiah Washington and Patrick Dempsey, Grey's Anatomy.
I was going to ask you.
Ask me what?
There was possible tension between these two actors even before the show began airing. Isaiah Washington had originally auditioned for the role of Derek Shepherd, which ultimately went to Patrick Dempsey. One day, after the two argued about their fellow co-stars being late, Washington reportedly got in Dempsey's face and grabbed him by the neck, resulting in a violent brawl on set. After the fight, Washington jokingly told People magazine that he had never been that close to Dempsey before, and that he has, quote, "really pretty blue eyes." Washington was later fired from the show after he supposedly used a homophobic slur towards his co-star T.R. Knight.
If you're going to be accused of something, you don't go on the Golden Globes and use the very word that you've been accused of using. That was a huge mistake.
Number 3, Shannon Doherty and Jenny Garth, Beverly Hills 90210.
Callie! Trying to hide.
According to these rumors, Beverly Hills is not where you want to be. While Shannon Doherty allegedly didn't get along with Alyssa Milano on the set of Charmed, her relationships with her Beverly Hills co-stars were seemingly even more toxic. Doherty had quite the reputation on set, a notoriously heavy partier. She was known for regularly showing up late. She would also apparently get into fights, both verbal and physical, with Jenny Garth, who has said that the two, quote, wanted to claw each other's eyes out. Doherty left 90210 after only 4 seasons.
Who did Jenny fight with more, Shannon Doherty or Tiffany Amber Thiessen? Shannon, okay, very good.
I'm pleading the fifth on that.
Number 2, Janet Hubert and Will Smith, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
You are not going to MacArthur Park tonight. In fact, none of you are going to MacArthur Park tonight.
If you'll recall, Aunt Viv was portrayed by 2 actresses over the course of the show, Janet Hubert and Daphne Maxwell Reid. Hubert left the show at the end of season 3 because she couldn't get along with the show's star Will Smith. Smith alleges that Hubert was jealous of his success and was nasty towards him as a result. Hubert says that Smith was often inappropriate on set, and long after her departure, continues to call him, quote, an egomaniac, an asshole, and immature. She has repeatedly stated her belief that she will never reconcile with Smith.
I think he was young, and he was inexperienced, and I think he simply had to win.
Number 1, Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica Parker, Sex and the City.
Well, let's just say it. You won. Was there a contest?
There were persistent rumors of fights on the set of Sex and the City during its production, and while Parker and Cattrall have long denied them, things finally came to an undeniable head in 2018 following the death of Cattrall's brother. After Parker gave her condolences, Cattrall took to Instagram to slam Parker, saying, quote, "Your continuous reaching out is a painful reminder of how cruel you really were then and now. Let me make this very clear. You are not my family. You are not my friend." This is on top of Cattrall telling Piers Morgan that they were never friends. So we're thinking the rumors were true.
Is that I think she could have been nicer.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.